I personally struggled with the prequels a lot. On one hand, it had some cool characters like Obi-Wan, and the clone designs were cool. I didn't dig the scripts, and for me it lacked one really important aspect: fear. There was little to be afraid of. Having said that, if you or your kids do enjoy them, then that's totally cool. The droids were used too much for comic relief. Now I realise part of this was about the clones being better than droids. I did not hate the basic battle droid design. I quite liked them, and I remember seeing the Stap toy at the store before the movie came out, thinking it's a cool design. But they lacked threat. They became clankers, easy fodder for clones, and an afterthought for Jedi. Now I do understand this is intentional and kind of the point, but without threat, it can lack suspense, and outside of Maul, there wasn't a villain that was very imposing in the films to me. Now, of the droids, I like the super battle droids the least. Well, this is because they feel the most cartoony. The large upper bodies and thin legs, but I still thought they were an interesting subject to tackle from a painting viewpoint. I took longer than I thought to decide upon a paint scheme for it. The figure in question comes from the Wizards line of Star Wars figures. The design is simple, but overall does the job and isn't bad at all. The design of the super battle droids probably helps it out here too. I decided to go with the two-tone scheme. The base painted version, as this was a pre-painted figure, was silver with a wash. I did a metallic blue and grey and added some weathering and then a couple of washes at the end. This figure is still pretty easy to find and shouldn't be more than a couple of bucks. If you're playing the RP or just like Star Wars figures, then this isn't a bad addition to your collection. Please tell me that was good.